going on? It's been a minute since I posted a video, but it's just been hard to like complete all like the edits in time and shit like that. I have like probably 4 videos I need to post after this, but I'm gonna. But today I wanted to make a video on just telling people stop worry about what business to start. So say for instance, you're like a person right now that you want to make some money, you want basically do something else besides your job, you want figure out like another way how to make money and all that. If you basically sit down and focus and just say, oh, I can't start a business because I don't have a good idea or whatever. Having a good idea, like, you cannot think like this. You just cannot think like this. If you think about what idea you need to start in order to do business, it's just, that's stupid. Like, you can't think about what idea you need. The thing you need to think about is what problems you need to solve. So the way how good ideas come about is just not trying to have a good idea, if you understand. Like, it's just trying to solve a problem. So when you try to solve a problem, and when you actually solve a problem, you basically, people reward you with money. So say for instance, if you have something that somebody else want, they would pay you money for it. And that's how you accumulate money. So if you can learn how to do that in mass amounts, you will make money. Money will come. That's just how the world works. If you go somewhere and you buy something, you're gonna use money to pay for it. Like, that's just how it is. And if you think about all the things you personally spend money on, just think about that. Think about that part. Think about what you do. Think about what takes money out of your pocket, and then see how you can do the same with somebody else. Because if you really think about just think about the facts of it. People always say, I want to make money, I want to make money. You don't really make money. People don't really make money. Like, that's not how it's done. Like, we take money. That's just how anything is done. Like, you have to take money from others. Not saying steal it. Like, I'm not saying steal money or anything. Like, I'm just saying, when you take money, you take it from somebody else by you provide value in a way that they would want to give it to you. So you don't take it forcefully, you take it willingly. Every business does this. Everybody do this. This is just how business works. This is how the world works. And a lot of people would just say, oh, like, the world don't work like this, blah, blah, blah. What about these guys? What about traders, bro? Like, you probably say traders make money. Like, no, they don't. They don't make money. They're taking it from somewhere. So what's happening when a trader makes money or take money, somebody else is losing money. Something else is happening. Every time anybody else make money in any way, they're taking it from somebody else. So somebody else is losing. Or I wouldn't even consider it losing, because if you provide in value, a person wouldn't think they're losing their money, because they would want the thing that they're paying for. And they would want the thing that they're paying for to work. So if you don't think like this, then you're going to always have a hard time making money. Or you're going to always think that it's difficult to make money. It's not hard. It's challenging when it becomes complex. Because even in my scenario, things is not perfect all the time. Things become challenging a lot of the times. But do I have a plan? I do have a plan. Do I know how to execute the plan? I do know how to execute the plan. It's just that certain plans take time to execute. So if you don't give yourself the time or put yourself in a position to have the time, then that's it's just gonna cause like a huge problem on your end. So it's like my business right now, which is I do cars, so I rent cars. And it's like, I know I haven't even spoken about this on this channel before, but when you do, like, I do something called Toro, and when I do a Toro, I've learned how to transform the business model in a way where how people normally do it. They buy a car and they rent the car out, they list it on the platform, and they do all that stuff. But I did that for like 3 years, and we actually still do that. We still have our own cars, but I just learned how to change the business model to a point where it doesn't take all our money anymore. It doesn't take my money anymore. I'm using other people's money. So it's just kind of difficult when you really shift like how you think about things and how you think about how to actually get something done. Because if you don't think about it like this, if you continuously think normal, if you keep thinking that, oh, I need to make money doing this, or no, you need to learn how to take money from somebody in an ethical way, like not like force them. You need to just learn how to take money from them. And if you can learn how to do this, then you should be fine. You should have a good business in whatever you find. So always remember, just think about finding problems. So every day you get up, and this is how you find problems. You find problems by listening to what people say they don't like. So every time you hear somebody say something like, oh man, I wish this was, or I wish that was, or why couldn't it be like this, or that's an opportunity. So a lot of people don't realize that every time somebody says a word like this, or they say a sentence like this, this is literally what happens, bro. So what happens is they're just they're just not realizing that the solution to whatever you wish that thing was is a business. Because if you think about it, like, I don't know what example I can give you, but Amazon is a company where people never had a way to legitimately buy things online and like be sure that they would get it. And I can bet you right now that if you want something online, if you buy it from Amazon, you're not even going to think if you're going to get it or not. You're not even going to question it, because you're going to get it. At first, before the internet was like this big and trustworthy, and it's really not trustworthy 100%, but before the internet was like this, you weren't sure if you're going to get a package from like a place that you order it from. Like, that assurance wasn't always there. It's just that people, Amazon, Jeff Bezos, what he done is he changed the platform. He solved such a huge problem in such an insane creative way that it just made it possible for people to now just order whatever they need online. Yeah, it's so crazy. Like, I'm fucking recording this video, dog, and people, like, they never seen somebody record a video before. Like, all right, so back to what I'm saying, bro. These people, they solve huge problems, and when you solve huge problems, you get rewarded via cash. You get money, you get currencies, dollar signs. That's what happens. So yeah, like, stop thinking about what business you should start. Stop thinking about what thing you should do. Stop thinking about what thing you should get into, or you know that your friend making money from this, so I'm gonna go do this business because this man saying make money from this. No, fuck that. Fuck your friend. Fuck what that person is doing. You don't even have to, bro. You don't have to like overthink this shit, bro. What you need to do is just evaluate your own life. Look at the things that are a problem, that you wish you can change, that you wish it would be different. And the solution to that is your business. Whatever business, your business is going to be the solution to that problem that you just discovered. I don't know if you can just understand exactly how, I wish I could give examples on here, but I'll probably do it on my computer when I get home. I'll show you guys. I'll probably just draw it, and then you can physically see exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Because once you realize that any problem you find, the solution to that problem is your business, then you're going to be okay. You're going to be totally fine. So you're going to realize that money isn't going to be a hard thing for you anymore. It's not going to be like challenging or complex anymore. It's just going to be a normal part of your day. You're not even going to overthink doing business anymore. The only time you're going to overthink, or the only time you're going to have like any form of issue, is probably when you have to like pay taxes, when you have to like do all that complex shit, when you have to allocate funds and learn how to not commingle funds when you're doing your business and your personal stuff, just all that stuff. That's probably the most complex thing out of business itself. But to make money from the thing, once you're providing value in any way, I don't think it's going to be hard. I just think that you just need to provide something that somebody want, which is value. And value can come in the form of anything. It can come in the form of just somebody wanting the thing that you have right now. So that's just what I'm trying to say. Because think about it like this. If I have a bottle of water and I go into a supermarket, nobody probably wouldn't buy that bottle of water from me. Nobody wouldn't buy that water because the supermarket has mad water, right? But if I go to like the desert, or I go to a hot beach that there's no shops around and there's nothing else around to buy water, I would sell out that water like in minutes. It would take me minutes to just sell off whatever water I have. It would take me such a short time to sell that same water, like the same water, bro. So it's just because when you enter the supermarket, you're not solving a problem. You're not solving, there's already abundance of the thing that you're selling. So don't wonder why you're not making money. You just need to solve problems where it's needed. And the moment I learned that, it was just the same moment that, I don't know, I was okay. I stopped overthinking this shit, you know? So once you learn how to solve problems and learn how to just allocate different solutions to different problems, then you gonna make money from that. All right, hopefully you guys like this video, and just let me know. I'm not at my usual desk and shit, so I'm just gonna like do more videos like this anytime. I'm gonna do more videos anytime I get like an idea, or anytime I get like just a thought, because it's just, I don't know, it's hard to keep up with like just posting all the time with this fucking edits and shit, because I'm on the road every day, bro. I'm doing shit every day, so it's just not the easiest thing to do, bro. But I'm gonna do it, because eventually I want to start recording operations in my business, which is, I want to start recording the stuff that I do on a day-to-day basis. I would want to record when I have all these cars, when I'm making sure all these cars are ready to be rented, or even the process of how I convince somebody to give me a car and for me to rent it out for them so they can make passive income, because that's one of the key components in my business right now. So my business solves two problems, which is, I give a customer a car that needs it, and I also allow a person who have an extra car to make passive income on his end. So that solves two problems. So somebody who has a car who's just looking to make some extra money, I just be that middle person that rent the car out for them to the customer who needs it, and both parties win, if you understand. So I'm solving those two problems, and then in exchange I make money from both things. Like, I would make the money from the customer, and then I would get a percentage of what I rented the car out from that person. So it's just a crazy scenario when you think about it, and it just tells you how the world is changing when you realize how much different ways you can make money from. So let's just see what happens though. So share this video to somebody who you think that needs it, or just like the video, that if you actually like the concept of what's happening here, and just let me know, bro. Just leave like a comment or something. You don't even have to do both, just do one. Just choose one of them. Like the video or leave a comment. That's it. All right, so thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one.
Does this video make sense to you? If it does, then send it to someone who needs to know this stuff.